Hello, welcome to the channel. This is where philosophy meets everyday life. Have you ever felt the sting of someone's harsh words or been thrown off by a rude comment? It's like having ice-cold water splashed on your face, isn't it? Disrespect can catch us off guard and truly test our character. Now imagine if you could turn that ice-cold splash into a refreshing awakening. That's where Stoicism comes in. It's not just an ancient philosophy. It's a way of harnessing your inner strength, a guide to turning challenges into steps on the ladder of personal development. Stoics are like alchemists who turn insults into golden wisdom, and that's exactly what we're ready to dive into today. If you need support to become someone who inspires not just with what they say, but with how they live, then you're in the right place. But before we dive deep, if you haven't already, I invite you to take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It's just a click for you, but it means the world to us. It supports the channel and helps you stay updated with our latest insights and Stoic life strategies. Are you ready to get started? First, let's tackle these two discovered strategies and transform how the world sees you and, more importantly, how you see yourself. Shall we unpack together? Disrespect. Isn't it sometimes like a bitter pill to swallow? It can stir up anger, confusion, maybe even a storm of hurt inside us. It's natural to be shaken when someone casts shade. After all, we're only human. But consider this. What if we could see disrespect as just noise, merely background chatter? Stoics teach us that our true power lies not in silencing the noise, but in being indifferent to it. It's not about building walls, it's about letting the noise pass through us without leaving a trace. When they confront us with disrespect, they often reflect their own internal conflicts, their own storms. Stoics remain calm in the eye of the storm like a sage. They deeply understand that the only thing we truly control is not what happens to us, but how we respond. So when disrespect winds blow, remember that you have the power to remain untouched. You are the calm center, the master of your own peace. Let's take the next few minutes to not just survive disrespect, but to thrive despite it. Let's embark on this journey with Stoic tranquility. You know, friends, I believe having a calm mind in the face of provocation is quite empowering, like an invisible shield. So how do we wield this shield? It all starts with emotional detachment, Stoics' fundamental principle, emotional detachment. It might seem a bit cold, but it's not about being emotionless. It's about not letting emotions dictate your actions. Imagine yourself in the middle of a crowded street. People rushing by, noise, chaos. Yet you're just walking. You see the crowd, you hear the noise, but you're not swept away. Being in the world but not of it, that's emotional detachment. Let me share a story. Once I was harshly criticized, and boy, did it hurt. But then I remembered Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. I took a deep breath and visualized my Stoic shield. Instead of reacting, I chose to respond. Not to the insult, but to the issue, and the result was much more constructive. Here's the thing, when we maintain our composure, we control the narrative, set the pace, and therein lies, my friends, our true power. It's not about what comes at you, but how you handle it. So, when you find yourself under fire next time, remember the Stoic shield, embrace detachment, maintain your composure, and watch as your challenges become a little less daunting. Have you heard the saying that when you point a finger at someone, 3 fingers point back at you? It's not just a quirky saying, it's a call to self-reflection. Let's address a critical step in our Stoic journey. Let's delve deeper together. Imagine a series of mirrors reflecting your life. Not just your image, but your thoughts, decisions, core values. Now take a moment to really look into these mirrors. What do you see? Do your actions reflect someone who lives by their principles? Let's try this. Close your eyes, I'll do it too, and think of a recent conflict or tense moment. Now, reflect. Did your actions truly align with your values, or were they reflecting something else, something to be proud of? These quiet moments of reflection are where growth sprouts. For instance, I once found myself in a heated argument. I wanted to explode, but I paused and asked myself, is this in line with my principles of respect and understanding? That moment of reflection transformed the situation, turning a potential battleground into a garden of mutual respect. It's not about being perfect, it's about being mindful. When we align our actions with our values, we become architects of a life appreciated not just by others, but by ourselves. That's the power of these reflecting mirrors. Stoics were masters of virtue. It's not just about moral grounds, it's the solid foundation of living well. Keep these mirrors clean and clear, my friends. Build a life that truly reflects who you are. Let's take some time as seekers of peace and admirers of inner strength to address this important topic. Have you ever heard about a superpower we all possess but often overlook? The power of pause. You know, in movie scenes, sometimes the hero moves in slow motion amidst a rapidly changing environment, right? Pressing the slow motion button on life, like taking a breath before you think, process, and choose wisdom over impulse. Let's try it together. Take a breath, hold it, and release. This simple pause can be the difference between reacting to rising tensions and finding a calm resolution. It's like hitting the timeout button to give yourself space to think about wisdom. Here's a practical tip for you. When you feel the urge to react next time, especially with anger, imagine a big red pause button in front of you. Press it. Give yourself that precious moment. Ask yourself this: will my words bring peace, or will they add to the chaos? And here's a little secret. In that pause, in that moment's warmth, you'll find insights invisible in the heat of the moment. Wisdom loves to hide between the words. Remember, pause is not just about silence. It's actively engaging with your inner wisdom. It's choosing to listen before speaking. It's not just reacting to life, but responding with intention. Good life seekers and admirers of inner strength, let's continue our journey of living well. Here's a lesson straight from my heart we're going to address: the powerful impact of humor and smiling. Now imagine this. Someone says something disrespectful to you, and instead of a look of anger, you respond with a smile, or instead of a biting reply, you offer a light joke. That's when you take back the power. That's the magic of humor, like an unexpected breeze on a day without ice. Think of humor as your shield and your smile as your sword. They not only protect you, but transform the energy of the moment. But a word of caution. Humor isn't about brushing things under the carpet or ignoring real issues. It's about diffusing tension, opening a door for dialogue, and, most importantly, not taking ourselves too seriously. I remember a time when a colleague made a snide remark about my work. Instead of taking offense, I responded with a smile and a light-hearted joke. It broke the tension, opened a space for understanding, and even led to a productive discussion. That's the power of humor and smiling. So, next time you find yourself in the face of disrespect, remember to arm yourself with a smile and sprinkle a little humor. It might just be the key to turning ice into sunshine. And there you have it, friends. A few more tools for your Stoic arsenal. From the power of the pause to the magic of humor. Remember, living well is not just about surviving, but thriving. It's about transforming the ice-cold splashes of disrespect into refreshing awakenings. As we journey together, let's continue to embrace these Stoic principles, not just in our words but in our actions. Because in the end, it's not just about what we say, it's about how we live. And that's the true essence of Stoic philosophy. Thank you for joining me today. If you found value in our discussion, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Together, let's continue to explore the depths of philosophy and the heights of everyday life. Until next time, stay stoic, stay strong, and may your journey be filled with wisdom and inner peace.